I'm recording right now because that'd make this so much better.
which is all sorts of performing arts. We've got some dance, we've got some singing, we've got a monologue, we've got some comedic sketches, and if we've got some time, a little bit of improv. So stick around. I have a couple people to thank before we get started here. First of all, our noontime sponsor, which is the People's Food Co-op. So please give them a round of applause. If it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be here. So we'd like to thank them. Ready? All right, so stick around. While we're doing this, we do have a little donation So any donations or anything that we receive today does go towards theater arts education, which we know arts education is something that is sadly dwindling in our schools lately more and more. So your donations are a great support. So feel free to drop a couple bucks in the jar if you feel like, hey, this is worth something I'm supporting. You guys ready? Good? All right. Well, I'm going to get off the stage because you want to see the entertaining ones, not me. Anyway, thank you.
I'm trying. I drove. Right, I was driving. But a lot of people talk about that.
This is Little Talks. Hey! Hey!
So hold my hand, I'll walk with you, my dear. The stairs creak as I sleep, it's keeping me awake. That's the house telling you to close your eyes. And some days I can't even trust myself. It's killing me to see you this way. 'Cause oh, the truth may vary, this ship will carry our bodies safe to shore. Hey! Hey! There's an old voice in my head that's holding me back. Well, tell her that I miss a little toss. Soon it will be over, buried with our past. We used to play outside when we were young and full of life and full of some days I can't even tell what's wrong from right. That's your mind playing tricks on you, my dear. Though the truth may vary, this ship will carry our bodies safe for shore. Hey, don't listen to a word I say. Hey, the screams all sound the same. Hey, though the truth may vary, this ship will carry our bodies safe to shore. You're gone away. I watch you disappear. All that's left is a ghost of you. Now I'm torn apart. There's nothing we can do. Just let me go. We'll meet again soon. No, wait for me. Please hang around. I'll see you when I'm all asleep. Hey, don't listen to a word I say. Hey, the screams all sound the same. Hey, though the truth may vary, this ship will carry our bodies safe to shore. Don't listen to a word I say. Hey, the screams all sound the same. Hey, though the truth
So, the thing with these performances, sometimes you get really thirsty and you just need to pop a drink sometimes.
Rochester Civic Theater, which is a nonprofit organization. If you're enjoying what you're seeing, feel free to drop a couple bucks over here in our donation jar. These kids are part of our youth education programming over at the Rochester Civic Theater. The number you just saw here was part of our annual summer fundraiser, which is a musical zombie car wash. That's right. We washed cars, do choreography, dressed up as zombies, and this is one of the pieces that they did. It's a lot of fun. We raised a few bucks doing it. You should check it out again next year if you haven't already been. It's super, super fun. It gets bigger and bigger every year. Anyway, we have a lot more stuff. Once again, I'd like to thank the People's Food Co-op for sponsoring the noontime entertainment here on this stage. Again, let's give them a round of applause. Hey, all right. We got some more stuff, so stick around.
Hi, I'm Maya, and I like to do a little thing called Speaking Of with Maya, where I'm going to ask you, the audience, to give me a topic, and I might tell you a little story about my life, about that topic. Anybody else something out? Please? Anything. Balloons? Okay, so balloons are like filled with helium, right? And my dad always told me, don't suck it in, so make your voice all high, but I always wanted to do what all the other kids did, and I tried it once, and it didn't even work, and stuff that other kids do, it just doesn't work for me. Like height, I tried to grow, and it just didn't work. I grew 6 inches in 3 years, but I'm still short. Like, how did that happen? And yeah, I'm 14, I'm almost 15 though, and I'm going into high school, and I just want to be like all the other kids. I just want people to like me, okay? Speaking of people liking me, when I first joined the Otherwise Actors, I was so scared. I thought nobody liked me. But it's the best thing that's ever happened to me, so you should come see our show, Adventures in LA, on August 17th and 18th, 7 p.m. That's me plugging our show. Speaking of plugging our show, I was in charge of posters last term when we made posters. So we went around to all of the places in town and we made posters, and it was so much fun, except for, I made this score sheet and nobody used it. Nobody respects me.
Okay.
Maybe on that. And on Thursday, we usually go.
Totally different.
You guys have much good like
Hi, my name is Grace Dockett, and I'm singing The Call by Regina Spektor. Started out as a feeling, which then grew into a home, which then turned into a quiet thought, which then turned into a quiet word. And then that word grew louder, louder, till it was a battle cry. I'll come back when you call me. No need to say goodbye. Just because everything's changing doesn't mean that it's never been this way before. All you can do is try to know who your friends are as you head off to the war. Pick a star on the dark horizon and follow that light. You'll come back when they call you. No need to say goodbye. And now we're back to the beginning. It's just a feeling and no one's yet. But just because they can't feel it too doesn't mean that you have to forget. And your dreams grow stronger and stronger till they're before your eyes. You'll come back when we call you. No need to say goodbye. You'll come back when it's over. No need to say goodbye.
Hi, my name's Callie Quinn, and quick before I'm performing a monologue called Super Dad. It's a poem by Jason Seaton. But quick before I do that, if you're liking what you're seeing, remember there's our donation bucket up there. I'm a member, so maybe you'll take me seriously, right? Anyway, but our shows, we do them ourselves, we write them. And speaking of which, we have one on the 17th and 18th, and it's at the Rochester Civic Theater. So if you're liking what you're seeing, some of these pieces are in the show and some of them aren't. So there's a whole ton of stuff you can see there. And it's a really fun show. Tickets are $7 for students and $10 for adults at the door. But if you buy them early from us, they're $2 off. The show is rated PG-13, so be aware, parents. And it's a lot of fun. There's dancing, singing, acting, drama, comedy. And if you like us, check us out on Facebook. There's more opportunities to help out with us and help our troupe grow. So I'm going to be performing a monologue called Super Dad.
Oh yeah.
Dad, she says, can you check under the bed for monsters? She can't do it. She's too afraid to move, too afraid to stick her head out from underneath the sheets or even make an air hole between the mattress and the blankets. Right now, she needs Super Dad to take care of everything, to give her strength, and to take care of what's up there underneath the bed. She needs Super Dad to make everything all right, to show her what it's like to be unafraid, but the problem is, you are afraid. You are so very, very afraid. You've been afraid ever since you were 9 years old and saw Poltergeist. That's when the tree outside your window grew arms, and you learned to be afraid of your closet, even when the lights were on. You've been afraid ever since you were 10 and saw Jaws at summer camp. You knew the lake was freshwater. That didn't matter. Deep under that dark surface, there was a shark waiting. Oh, so hungry. You've been afraid ever since you saw the midnight showing of War of the Worlds. And those, screw E.T., those aliens were ugly, ruthless, unstoppable, intergalactic Nazis, which you've been afraid of ever since you saw the Christmas showing of Schindler's List. So, there lies your little angel, snuggling in her security blanket, sweating under the heat of her comforter, asking you to check under the bed. Making you lie, making you tell her that everything's gonna be okay, when you so clearly know a different truth. So, you compose yourself for a moment, getting ready for that evil clown from Poltergeist to pull you under the bed, and you check, and your heart stops. A long-forgotten American Girl doll sits staring back at you. Your heart starts pounding as you reach in, grab the doll out, and your heart and stomach lurch as you turn its head around to face the proper direction, and you take a deep breath, hoping nothing will happen, which of course nothing happens. So, you take a deep breath, compose yourself, and come back to the now, and give your little princess a shake and say, "It's all okay." And she believes you. Oh, does she trust you? You're Super Dad. She didn't notice that Super Dad is shaking like he has been for the past 30 years since the time he saw Poltergeist. But it doesn't matter. You did your job, just like every dad of your generation lies to their kids about what's under their bed.
Hi, it's me again. Once again, we are the Other Wise Actors, and we hail from the Rochester Civic Theater. We've got a few more things to show. In fact, I think we're going to be busting into some improv here soon. Yes, or not, or maybe so. Anyway, again, if you like what you see, feel free to drop a couple bucks in our donation jar. And as Callie mentioned, we do have a show on the 17th and 18th, and you should definitely check that out. If you go to our website, which is www.rochestercivictheater.org, you can find the link on there. All right, cool. So turn it back over to the kids.
This is Nightclub.
Hey girl,
Hello.
what you doing at this club?
I don't know. I just got here recently and I just decided to start dancing. What are you doing at this fine establishment that we've both arrived to in the recent time?
Wow, that is quite a coincidence because I actually did the same thing. I came here tonight and just started dancing at this fine establishment.
That's very good. I'm glad that we had the same thought process today when we woke up. What did you have for breakfast? I had bran cereal.
Bran cereal. I like to do that, but then also put honey in it. But today, instead of doing that, I actually had oatmeal.
That's good. I one time put honey in my bran cereal, but then I realized that I had an allergic reaction to honey and I had to go to the hospital because my cheeks swelled up to the size of my butt.
Oh no, that is unfortunate.
It was at the time.
Yeah, but I must say, you do. If I was allergic to honey, I don't know what I would do. I can't really live my life without honey. I just can't do it.
Girl, how much do you use honey in your daily life? Good
Well,
Lord.
I got a bottle of honey on me at all times. As we speak right now, I'm holding honey in my pocket.
What would you use for this honey? Would you spread it on random pieces of bread that you just happen to find along the way, along your daily travels? Or how else would you use this fine bread?
Well, actually, I use it and I make a trail as I'm leaving my house so I can find my way back to home because sometimes I get lost.
I used to do that too, but I use mayonnaise. But it turns out that homeless people really like mayonnaise, so they were licking it up as the street as I walked along, and I would have this trail of homeless people as I walked along, and it was just not good for my social status.
Hey girl, what are you doing at this club?
We're gonna play some real improv games now.
Okay.
Denise told me. Sorry, guys. Guys, it's okay. It's okay. It was really good, though. It was really good. How about this? You guys can play in our next improv game. How about that, huh? Would that make you happy? Yeah. Can I smile? Can I see a smile, Jeffrey? There. Okay, we're gonna play some improv games that involve the audience. What? Okay. So, we're gonna be playing a game called Sound Effects. We need 2 volunteers from the audience who think they can make good sound effects. Come on, don't be shy. If you don't, we're gonna make you come up here. Can I get 2 volunteers, please? Otherwise, actors, go find some volunteers. Sick 'em.
Anybody.
Yes.
Oh, there's one. Can we get a second one?
One more.
Dominique, would you like to choose a volunteer for us who seems somewhat willing but afraid? Really easy, so don't worry, volunteers. You can't do this wrong. Okay. Now, let me explain how it works. What we're gonna have is 2 of our otherwise actors, Jeff and Sam, doing a scene, which involves sound effects provided by our volunteers. And so they'll start a scene, and when they say something like, we'll give them a situation, maybe taken from the audience, of, let's say you're in a haunted house, and Jeff might say something like, oh, this creepy staircase looks rickety, we should go down it. And as they go down, our volunteers will make sounds like creak, 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 and our actors will work with those sounds. So, we're gonna set up some mics quick, and then we'll be right with you.
Right there. You stand there. You stand there. All right. You are going to find the sound effects for this one right here with the shorts. All right. And you are going to find the sound effects for that one there.
The one with the deep voice. Okay. Can we get a situation from the audience?
Call of Duty Online.
Call of Duty. Okay, can we have one that definitely has a lot of action, like things you'd do? How about a place you'd go even? Anyone have a place? What was that one over there? You guys are on the beach surfboarding.
Alright, man. Got my surfboard. I am so glad you chose the main surfboard. It is a great. Yeah, you can just hear the sea. Yeah, no, you can hear the sea. Yeah. That ocean breeze. There is nothing like it. So nice. Oh my gosh. Oh, look. I'm just gonna stick my surfboard in the sand here. Wow, that's really great. You see this? I love this. The seagulls everywhere are really great. Yeah. Wow. They sound like they could be sick. Yeah. It's not the average sound of a seagull. No, it's not. I'm gonna just take out my surfboard here from my bag here. So, okay. That was a short bag. I don't know why they don't make it bigger for surfboards. Yeah, but that's strange. You would figure since they're so long. Yeah. No, you wouldn't. But okay. So I think that we should get on some waves, but it doesn't really look like there's too many waves right now. Unfortunately, I can't hear any anyway. Yeah, I don't hear any waves at all. Whoa! Strange. Where did that come from? That's unexpected. Crazy. All right. Well, I'm going to take my surfboard out of the sands now. All right. Okay. You ready to? Yeah. You start. Go first. Okay. It seems kind of cold to me. I'll dip my toe in real quick. Yeah. bring my wetsuit today.
We're surfing. You didn't bring your wetsuit to surf?
I didn't think about the wets, like...
Okay, I'm gonna put my surfboard in the sand now. Sorry. I put on my wetsuit underneath my clothes, so I'm just gonna take those off. Okay.
Wow, normally my clothes make a lot more noise.
I know, these are really quiet jeans I'm wearing.
They must be very, very like light.
Yeah, I think it's, you know, like a new line from Levi's. So.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay.
All right.
Well, I don't know about you, but cold or not, because of my wetsuit, I am so ready.
You know what? I just remembered that I actually put my wetsuit in my car. Let me grab it. I didn't forget.
You didn't forget. You didn't forget.
Okay, I got it. Oh, sorry. I need to put down my surfboard again. Now I need to grab it. Okay.
I'm really glad we parked this close to the beach. It was very convenient for us.
Yeah, strange that there would be a parking lot right here when the water is also right here. Okay, I just gotta put it on. It's rubbery. It makes noises like that when I put things on.
No, I understand. Mine is the same way.
Ah,
There we go. Okay. Yeah.
okay.
Oh my God! Sam, look. There's a man out there and he's swimming. Look, he's swimming out there and there's a shark approaching.
Oh my gosh, he's swimming so quietly.
Yeah. I don't know why you're sure. Get out of there! Get out of there! He's faster! He's swimming to us! Ah! Come on! Come back! Come back! Oh, look! The shark is right on him! He's coming right at him! I didn't know that was real. I thought that was just a sound effect.
No, it's real. It definitely is. I saw it happen.
Oh my God!
All the time.
The shark is eating him! No! We have to do something! But the water is really cold! I don't know what we should do. He's a very quiet death for a man being eaten. Yeah. Gosh, I would be very terrified. Oh,
You know, I don't know about you, but I just don't feel right about getting in the water anymore.
I don't feel right about getting in the water at all. I do not feel right about getting in the water at all, especially with that shark. We should get a lifeguard or something. I mean, I know it's the ocean.
You know how there's the parking lot and then the water?
Yes, I do know that.
It's not really like a beach that most people come to.
Right.
There aren't any.
There's no lifeguards.
There's no lifeguards.
There's no lifeguards. Okay. Well, that's weird because I hear like a whistle or something. I think that's a lifeguard's whistle, isn't it? Is that what that would be? Is that not what that
It could also be a whale.
Right. They do have whistling fish here.
Yeah.
They do have whistling fish.
Yeah, the whistling.
Yeah. I'm really glad that shark left though, because that was really scary.
Yeah.
You know what? I do not at all feel safe in this situation anymore. I think that we should just pack up and just go home. Okay. Do you have the keys on?
I do, actually, they're right here.
You're right. There they are. I could see them. You didn't need to jingle. That's fine.
I'm sorry, I just thought it strange, but it's okay.
No, it's fine. I think that we should pack up our surfboards and put them back in our bags. I'm just gonna zip it up here. There we go. Okay. Now, which key unlocks the car?
I'm not sure.
What?
Well,
You're
there's
not
a lot.
sure which key unlocks the car?
There's only 5 keys, though, so it's not like it's that much of a problem. I mean, listen to it. All 5 of them.
I can hear each individual key hitting
Yeah,
each
you
other.
can almost count how many keys there are.
Yeah,
Just by how it's ringing.
That's really great.
Okay,
Yeah.
here, you take the keys now.
Yes. Okay, hold my surfboard. Yeah.
Oh no, I dropped it. What? It rolled down a hill. Yes.
Next to the ocean. That doesn't matter. It's fine. All right. The shark can have it. Okay. I am just gonna take these keys that I dropped on the floor. All 5 of them. All right. And I'm gonna try and unlock your car. My car. Your car. Okay.
No, Jeep, you can just What? Okay. Start it up. I don't know which key starts up. Alright, I'm gonna try the first key to see if it starts up. Wow, that was really lovely. We have to go through. Okay, here's the right one. And now we're going to drive places.
Let's give Leo and Gunnar a big hand for helping us out. Thank you guys, that's awesome. We're gonna play another game that requires audience participation, everyone's favorite 2 words. So, can we get 2 more volunteers? This one's gonna be called Props. You literally have to do nothing. We will tell you everything you need to do, literally. You don't even have to talk this time. They were brave kids. Come on, it's fun. I promise. I promise you won't make a fool out of yourself. Please don't make Eli like summon you. Is he? Yeah, come on up. Oh, hey! I know you. Woo! And we got our second volunteer. Okay, the name of the game is Props. Our actors will be doing a scene taken at random, and our audience members will be manipulated like props. For example, Izzy, can you come here a minute? For example, if I said, I'm gonna sit in this chair. Like so, and the scene will progress, and hopefully they will be nice and loud. Right, guys? Nice and loud. Okay. Can we get a scene from the audience or from away? If anyone has a suggestion, I guess. Does anyone first have a suggestion out here? Otherwise, we can take one. Okay, I heard, Jake, what did you do? Movie theater? Okay, you guys are in a, well, that's not a lot of props. Let's find one with more props. Does anyone have a okay, you guys are at a thrift store shopping.
Hey guys, look at these sunglasses. Don't they look good on me? Oh yeah, those really great.
I don't know if those work. They might work on you better.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Are you serious? No, dumb. You're a boy. Yeah. You know, they're a little expensive. How about these ones? These are really, really good, I think. What do you think? You know, they're a little flashy. They get pizzazz. Look at these. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So retro. I think they're really, really good. They're awesome. Yeah.
I don't know if I like them though.
Yeah, you should just put them down. Whoa! Look, a vintage TV! It's just static. Don't make it work. Project Runway's on, guys. Oh my gosh! Look at this lamp. This is the coolest thing. Wow! Looks so good in our apartment. Shining light on. Oh my gosh!
I don't think I can get reception on this.
Maybe okay. That's okay. Another time. We'll try. Maybe how much is it? Maybe we can see if we can get it.
$25.
Oh wow! Little spendy.
What about these shoes?
Oh, they're just my size. Those are pretty nice. Your little thing. Have a choice. Want to see those look like?
Yeah.
Those are great. Those look really, really good. Those are great shoes.
Maybe if I can try them on.
No.
Maybe try taking a step in them?
I don't know. Wait, guys, the fashion department. Look at the scarf. Oh, I love it. It's so silky soft. Oh God, it's choking me, guys. I can't get it off. I can't get it off. You tied it too tight. Good. Oh, it looks pretty good. So.
Yeah, it looks pretty nice.
It's a little asphyxiating.
Hey guys,
What?
about this couch? I think it'd be a perfect size.
No, we just have 5, don't we?
It's like a lump seat.
Oh, no, you're okay. You're fine.
Really lumpy. Yeah. we can all bid on it, which is cool. Yeah. So, I mean, it's worth it. I mean, how much is it? $75. Is it worth it?
Yeah, put a price on a run ski.
Worth it. I don't know. I'm just loving this store. It just has everything I need. Like, there are little brooches and there are earrings and it's just everything you could desire right here.
I don't know, the watches aren't that great though. They're a little big.
They're a little bit. I think it's just fun. I mean, I like their colors. That's nice. I like silver. I like the same for it.
Maybe we can try a different store. I mean, we always shop here. We're kind of running out of options.
Yeah, I mean, we don't hear a lot.
Yeah.
All the time. Yeah.
So shall we go?
Yeah, I think we should.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. Let's give a round of applause to Izzy and Mike for being our very, very gracious volunteers. All right, once again, we are the Otherwise Actors, and we have one more thing to show you tonight. Again, this afternoon, if you liked what you see, feel free to drop a couple dollars in the donation jar. Again, we are a nonprofit organization. We're part of the Rochester Civic Theater. And one last time, I want to thank a couple of people. There is the People's Food Co-op, who is our sponsor for the noontime entertainment here. So let's give them a round of applause. And I'd really also like to thank Spectrum Pro Audio over here for running all of our sound and being so gracious with us fumbling around on stage. So thank you very much. All right. One more, right? Okay, they got to set up. Dun, 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 dun. Once again, we do have a show on the 17th and 18th at the Rochester Civic Theater. It's $10 for adults, $7 for students. The kids, they write the show themselves, they create the pieces, they develop the choreography, things like that. It's a variety show type thing. This summer's theme is all about Steven Spielberg. So it's all pieces inspired by the works of Steven Spielberg. And are we set? Anyway, you should check out our website, www.rochestercivictheater.org, to find out some more information about that. All right, one last time, the Otherwise Actors.